up, y'all? I am here to give you guys 10 tips on life in Houston.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way,
If you have made a decision that Houston is the place that you would like to reside, well, I have a few tips for you. Tip number 1. Living in Houston is like an adult playground, okay? You don't take, if you're dating, okay, or trying to be exclusive with someone, you don't take it serious until you know to the know that that person is for you. Yep, I said it. The adults here still be outside. Like, I know when I say the adults here, I mean like the mid 30-year-olds. They be outside, okay? You're not gonna find love out here. It's not the place for you to find love. You need to go somewhere else, but Houston is not the place, okay? Got that understood? Okay, now you may get lucky. Don't get me wrong, you may get lucky, but based off of my experience, an adult playground, okay? That's all I got to say about it. That's all I got to say. For tip number 2, in my opinion, Houston is not the place to settle down, okay? You may look up, like I said before, and find someone that's interested in you, but Houston is not the place for that. I think that Houston is becoming more and more a party scene. It has always been a party scene, but settling down plus Houston does not equal finding your significant other. Tip number 3. Now, we're going to toss to the side the dating stuff, okay? We're going to toss the dating stuff to the side. Tip number 3. The traffic in Houston, be prepared. You're going to have to learn how to swerve through the traffic and merge back into the traffic so that you won't miss your exit. Like, the people that's from Houston that's watching this video understand what I'm saying. You're going to have to master it, okay? Don't you sit back in that long line of traffic, okay? Don't do that. You get out of that traffic. Yes, I know your exit coming up. I know that. But you're going to get out and you're going to speed up and you're going to merge right back into the traffic so you won't miss your exit. You're going to have to master it. That's all I got to say about that. So tip number 4. The demographic here in Houston is very, very, very diverse. So you will always get to meet different type of ethnicities, taste different types of foods. So yeah, that's always a plus for me. Like, even my students, the demographics are different. So I get to learn about their culture. So yeah, and that's one thing that I love about Houston. It's very diverse. Tip number 5. Y'all listening, I need you to really hear me. Be prepared to pay expensive rent, okay? Be prepared. And it doesn't mean that you're finna get you a high rise looking over the city of Houston. No. You be prepared to pay for a 1-bedroom at least $1,600 in a nice area, okay? Be prepared for that. Do not live in an apartment in the city of Houston. Nowhere in Houston. Nowhere. All of them are infested with roaches. I suggest that you move on the outskirts of Houston, like Cypress, Katy, Spring, Sugarland, like, you know, in that area. Don't live inside of Houston. Go turn up in Houston, but live on the outskirts of Houston, okay? Tip number 6. Know that you're going to pay for parking, okay? Everywhere that you go. And you're going to pay about $20 for parking. You may be able to, you know, talk them down. One of my friends taught me that. Be prepared to pay for parking, okay? Everywhere you go. Even if you're going to a restaurant, just be prepared to pay for parking. Tip number 7. The food places here are really, really good. Really, really good. You have some that doesn't taste too well. Tip number 8. Everything is far. 5 miles equal 20 minutes to get there, okay? Just know you're going to be driving. So if you're going to Walmart, it's going to take you 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes to get back. So if you cooking, don't leave nothing on the stove because it's going to take you a minute to get there and back. Tip number 9, and I learned this from one of my friends that I met here in Houston, don't trust the females out here. I don't know if the females like set you up, but they say do not trust these female Houston, especially if they're from certain parts of Houston. Like, you better know what you're doing. You better know what you're doing because you're going to get yourself into some stuff, right? Yeah. Tip number 10. Y'all, stop coming out here to be a bottle girl. Like, you gonna have to have you a real job. And if you do come out here to be a bottle girl, make sure you have a savings. Have a savings, okay? Don't just come out here and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a bottle girl. No, it's a whole lot of competition out here. And it's a lot of qualities that you will have to meet. You have to qualify. All right, that's all I want to say. So, don't let that be the reason that you move out here. Make sure you find you something where you are secure living here in Houston, because you cannot live in Houston with no money. Houston, no money. You're gonna be holding up a sign under the interstate. I always tell everybody, if you're gonna move to Houston, make sure you have some money and always keep money. You cannot be broke in Houston at all. So that's everything that I have for you guys in regards to give you guys tips on moving to Houston. If you still decide to move to Houston after watching this video, welcome to Houston. I hope this video helps you. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way,